be a quick aftermath of the car I took to the Orillia Winterfest Derby this past weekend, the Pro Compact Lumina that I was running last year. As you can see, it drove off the trailer, which either means that you won or you had failure. I had failure. So overall, the car held in there well. It was a pretty good car count. I think there was 8 cars or something in the class. Good, hard-hitting heat, really fast-paced. Car held in there great. Doesn't look a whole lot different than it did. Getting a little bit of bending in the front subframe. Not exactly sure where it's letting go on the frame yet. I tried to do some looking. I couldn't quite see, but holding there good. Otherwise, body-wise, doesn't look much different. Few holes in the sheet metal. This rear end has not moved. I'm really impressed by that. Normally these cars, I'm really afraid of the back ends on them, giving out or doing bad things, but that thing is an absolute rock. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. All the wheels are good. Didn't get any cleaned off. Another giant hole in the sheet metal. That just goes to show, guys. Let me show you. This is what happens when you get hit with a door plate. Pretty substantial bend. As well as, if you're able to, and you have good rockers in your cars, try to do patches. Because those patches are holding on with everything they've got. Without a patch, the whole bottom of that door gives way when you take a shot and the door ends up inside the car. Now, that being said, that's a door shot without a door plate. It's fine that it's back here, but if that's your driver's door, I would much rather take a shot like that than take a shot like that. So just a little side note. Otherwise, car itself doing great. What wasn't doing so great is the motor. I battled with this thing and battled with this thing all last week. Had it back and forth, running good, not running good. And by the time the Derby rolled around, I had thought I had it running good. And early on in the heat, you can kind of hear it if you're listening for it in the in-car video, but started missing between shifts, bogging down. I'd go from reverse to forward and it would stutter and stuff. So I found myself having to keep into the throttle a lot heavier between shifts and basically neutral dropping it and stuff. And then it came down, pretty early on, it came down to me and another guy, and we battled it out for a good long time. And I was really struggling to get shots landed on him. I landed a lot of good shots, but I'd go to step on it and the power just wouldn't be there and he'd get away. And we went back and forth with this. And eventually, like 12 minutes in or something like that, this thing just shut off, died, and it wouldn't fire with the fuel on. Whenever I'd shut the fuel off, it would kind of try to fire and catch, but just wouldn't stay running. And that was it. I broke off before we broke too many parts. But I don't know what's going on exactly. Been having a lot of running problems with these cars. Every time you get something solved, something else pops up. But that's the way it goes. Body-wise, I'm very happy with how these things are going. This car here, I'll probably just shove away in the garage for now. I don't quite know what I want to do with it. I don't want to monkey with the motor right now. I kind of need a bit of a break from it. When you get cornered with these problems, sometimes it's best just to stick them on the back burner and come back to them. But most likely when this gets pulled back in, we'll probably cut it down to the new 2024 rules. It's a pretty heavy build for the one class that they went to for 2024 is a fairly heavy build, so it shouldn't take a lot to cut this thing down and get it back into shape, and then we'll have to figure out the running problem at that time. But yeah, I just figured I'd do a quick walk around of it. Show you what happened.